Hi, it's Jodine Sher of Lifeology, and we have just had another full moon. When you work from moon cycle to moon cycle, it really seems to go fast. So while I was going through my full moon process, I thought to myself, actually, it would be a really good idea to share this and see whether it sparks a little bit of a tradition or a ritual within you. So what I do, let me take a step back. What I used to do, I have to admit, I was really and truly good at creating my new moon list, and things were moving. And for some reason, I know it was because there were life circumstances, and I didn't really have my own space for a while, and I was adjusting to a whole lot of things. There's been a lot going on. I haven't done my new moon list in a while. And when I did my last video and admitted that I felt all over the place, one of the things that was on my new moon list was to do a video. And then it started to snowball, and I can feel that things are happening and things are shifting and moving. So I want to tell you about my new moon list, because I can feel now that when I was doing it, there was impact. When I stopped, it got me all into a space of a bit of a rut and not having the momentum to move. And now I feel back in the movement again. And this is not a to-do list. It's not the groceries that you put on, and it's not the email that you need to send. It's more the things where you know you're giving yourself 28 days to pluck up the courage, or find the time, or find the momentum to do certain things. It doesn't have to be 20 items on the list. It can be 2 or 3 things that you really know you're going to have to muster up that energy to do. But I sat down at the last new moon and I did a list, and I do it in my phone, in the notes section of my phone, because I actually get to tick them off, which is so great. I can reflect back, and then I can see. So when I go to full moon, which is what I did yesterday, I went in and I was like, okay, there were 7 things on the list. I have done 4 of those 7 things. That's really exciting. This is going to take a bit of an energetic push to do. And I know that I did them in an order. And it's simple things like, I didn't want to do the renewal of my car license just before the time that it needs to be done. So it's only for next month. I wanted to be a little bit ahead of the game. So that was on it. It's one of those naggy things that we really and truly leave. Another thing is, I've been playing around with really focusing on YouTube and creating a good, strong presence on YouTube. But in order to do that, I had to clean up my YouTube channel. I've had to learn how to do a little bit of video editing and content, placement of wording on my videos and all that kind of stuff. It might seem like it's simple to do, but it actually made me feel like a little bit of an old duck. So it took a while. That was on there. There's a story that I need to share with the world about my novel, Ephenia. Things didn't go exactly as I had hoped and I had planned. That's going to be for the next full moon, but I started to put all of those steps into motion. I got myself back into my home routine of gym, which I'm loving again, and I'm already seeing results. It's those kind of things. It's things that you need to take a breath and you need to process a little bit. And if you put it on the list today and you leave it for a week and you think about it, it's still fine, because you're gonna check in at full moon. And when you check in at full moon, you need to know that you've ticked off a few of those things, and it kind of builds momentum for the next one. And then you can feel that energy. One of the things that we talk about in Lifeology is do one thing each day that scares you. And I know for a lot of us, just opening emails scares us, or opening an SMS is quite a process. But getting that momentum and knowing that from a new moon to a new moon, you're building up the courage to do the next thing and the next thing. And that's how I'm starting to feel again, which is so exciting. I just feel like I've given myself this new opportunity to step in, be braver, be bolder. Project Me has a new energy that literally from the time that I did the first video, the comeback video I'm going to call it, till now, I feel a new spark in Project Me. It's all those little things, but it starts with this initial list. And you don't have to do it from new moon to new moon. Just make sure that it's not a week and you're not putting yourself under a whole lot of pressure, and make sure that you have a halfway mark to check in with. So if you want to do it at the beginning of the month, no, you have to have it done by the end of the month and check in round about the 15th. Do it that way. But if you have been following me, you know how much I work with the moon cycles and how much I love them. And this is exactly why I love them. And just to step a little bit back and tell you that the new moon is it's the birth of a new energy. It's the start of a new energy. And then it goes through to a full moon where it illuminates what you started at the beginning of the new moon, and it lets you have the opportunity to reflect on that, so that you have the second part of that to make your changes, process, do anything that you need to do in order for you to get back to the next new moon. So that's why I love it. It's working for me. I feel like I'm just the wheels are turning and I'm excited. There are things on my list that I have to dig deep to do, but it's time to do them. And I don't think I would do it if I hadn't have checked in yesterday and gone, hang on, you are halfway through, you have got until the new moon to tick this stuff off. And now I've got these things at the back of my mind. I'm like, that's for the next new moon list, and I'm excited again. So try it. I hope you enjoy it, and I would love to get some feedback if you do. One of the big things that I am changing, that I've decided to do, I've been contemplating for a long time, because I'm in the social media space and follow trends the way that I do. I am now really and truly starting to focus on my YouTube channel. It has taken a while. I've put a lot of energy into Facebook, and I will continue to do that. Everyone knows my love for Twitter and the world that I've grown into that Twitterverse. But YouTube is my new project, so I would love for you to subscribe. I would love for you to get those notifications, so that every time I do a video, you get it, and we continue to grow and share in Project Me, in the Holistic Entrepreneur, in all that I want to give to you as I unfold my own personal journey. I will chat to you soon.